AI in the lab and AI in the field are different engineering problems. This week's developer posts converge on one operational theme. You need explicit audit, admission, and resilience controls, not just better models. We will cover append-only audit trails, SLO-driven admission gates, CI/CD review agents that comment but do not merge, and accessibility fixes for streaming output. 12 developer pieces this week cover production problems. Key numbers first. A CI/CD telemetry set reports inline comments plus a human approver cut median review time by 55%. Defect escape fell from 2.8% to 1.7%. AI auto-approve raised defect escape to 4.1%. Other articles recommend an audit trail using input_SHA plus input_REF and show that a fast safety gate does not increase end-to-end capacity. They also show streaming token output breaks ARIA live regions. Concrete updates you can act on. The CI/CD telemetry covered 100 teams and 23,847 pull requests. Median review latency fell by 55%. Defect escape fell from 2.8% to 1.7%. Auto-approve rose defect escape to 4.1%. Image API example, 30 requests per second, gate at 40 decisions per second, renderer at 12 jobs per second. Backlog grows by about 18 jobs every second, and 1,080 in 1 minute. Audit trail, publish the head hash outside your writable store and schedule verification. Store input_SHA plus input_REF rather than raw text. How these pieces work in practice. Audit trail, record the decision model ID, prompt version, input digests, human steps, and who inspected the record. Do not keep raw prompt or completion text in the long-lived trail. Store input_SHA plus input_REF instead. Make the trail append-only and chain entries with a hash chain. Publish the head hash to a second system the operator cannot rewrite. Schedule verification and alert on failures. Image APIs front the renderer with a safety gate that returns a small JSON decision. Validate the model response locally with JSON Schema. Persist a stable job ID before rendering and bound admission by QAge. CI/CD agents, inline comments, human required, no merge authority. Why these patterns matter. An audit trail that proves what happened helps answer deletion and compliance requests. It also reduces sensitive data exposure. An admission gate that measures end-to-end delivery prevents a fast classifier from hiding overload downstream. Treat AI agents as helpers, not automatic approvers, to keep defect escape low while cutting review latency. These are operational levers trading developer time and capacity for clearer failure ownership and better observability. Domain differences create different constraints. Astronomy treats classifiers as infrastructure and uses injection and recovery to measure selection functions. Agriculture sets hard latency budgets. 15 kilometers per hour is 4.17 meters per second. With a 30-centimeter camera gap, the loop has about 72 milliseconds. Clinical ML, Client-of-all-data engine, produces a clinical AI readiness score from 0 to 100. Weights, demographics 30%, contact and location 20%, provider context 20%, metadata enrichment 30%. Accessibility ARIA live regions conflict with high-rate token streaming. Use a commit pattern. Opportunities to improve your stack. Implement a minimal audit trail recording decision, model ID, request ID, input digest, and human metadata. Make it append-only and publish the head hash. Design admission limits and SLIs that count completed artifacts within the promised window. Separate policy denials from failures. Use a small chat model safety gate that returns a JSON decision and validate it locally with JSON Schema. Fail closed on timeouts and parse errors. For edge deployments, use offline first, small on-device models, and prefer abstention when consequences are high. For agents, use inline comments, require human approval, and deny merge authority during canaries. Limitations and trade-offs. Structured records reduce sensitivity but complicate debugging unless you keep source references. Publishing a head hash detects tampering but does not prevent a rewrite. Admission gates and split architectures add hops and latency. They can be unsuitable when milliseconds matter. Prop shape detectors require careful privacy decisions. Keep raw prompts only short-term and logged. Agriculture is seasonal. A misconfigured fortnight can delay retraining by a year. Developer impact and workflows. Add validators that decode chat model responses to typed JSON before any side effect. Test that malformed or missing fields fail closed. Instrument per key rolling windows and baseline keys against themselves. Publish an acceptable use boundary so heavy users coordinate in advance. Use SOLID to design maintainable components. Use design patterns for runtime selection and orchestration. For clinical pipelines, use ClineEval-Data Engine to compute readiness before training. System-level rules to apply. Treat SLOs as end-to-end contracts and measure them accordingly. Use an SLI that counts accepted jobs that expose a valid artifact within the promised window. Exclude policy denials from that numerator. Capacity planning must name peak admitted rate, service time distribution, concurrency ceiling, queue limit, retry budget, and required headroom. Persist job identity before rendering and make retry budgets smaller than spare capacity. Run failure injection. Cancel calls, lose responses, repeat callbacks, and saturate admission to verify terminal states. You will find the full set of sources in the description below. They include audit trail guidance, image API failure budgets, agriculture and astronomy operational notes, accessibility guidance, and the CI/CD agents report. Bottom line, treat the model as an untrusted component in a larger control loop. Build a compact audit record and publish the head hash. Add an admission date with a validated JSON contract. Measure SLOS end-to-end and deploy domain-aware small models for edge. Use AI as reviewer, not referee, to keep defect escape lower. Instrument and run adversarial load tests. Pick one control and run a focused canary this quarter.